That should be alright there. Let me lower you down a little bit more. I'm going to hopefully finish the hair. So if you are watching this back, this is a live stream, so click on the live chat button. As you can see, I've done most of this already off screen. This is the Hanna Karlzon Soulmates boots. If you've seen any of my other videos, you would have known that I have finished all of the backgrounds in this book. So I'm just going to work on the hair, and I'm going to actually use watercolour tonight. I've not used actually in a long time. Hey Kirsty. Finishing another Hanna Karlzon one tonight. I was debating whether to come on because I thought everyone would be busy. Obviously with Christmas stuff going on. But I thought tonight is probably the only night up until after Christmas and possibly even after New Year that I'll be able to get on. Hi everyone that's joining. I'm going to use, I believe these are, Winsor & Newton watercolour paints. So I've not used watercolour paints on her before. So let's just see. I've done 3/4 of Isabel's wrapping earlier on. That's done. She had a lovely birthday. She's conked out in bed at the moment. I mean, I put her down at 7 o'clock. I'll show you. And she was asleep by 7:10. She was absolutely knackered. Yeah, she's had a long day. A long day of opening presents and seeing family. So I've not really got an idea of what I want to do with the hair. I've literally just finished the skin off camera because, like I said, I didn't know whether I wanted to stream or not. If you're interested, I think I've gone over this before. If I can try and remember, it's Arteza acrylic paints for the background. Yeah, again, I've gone over with the glossy accent on the sweets as well. I pinched this idea off Debbie Loves to Colour, and I have used it again. The camera's not going to show, but I promise I've used it all on the sweets. There's washi tape around the edges, little Diamante stickers, and I believe, yeah, they were the sparkle pens that I used, you know, for the sweets and the earrings. So like I said, I'm going to attempt to do the hair. I'm not decided. I might go with pink, why not? I'm doing pink all the time. I've not actually got a pink colour in here, so I'm going to have to make my own. I'll make it and I'll pop it in here, this little palette. I have got a separate palette here, but I don't think that's going to be big enough. So we'll just see. I'm just going to go in with this red shade first and see how we get on. How is everyone? Is everyone nearly sorted now? Just adding a bit of water there. Oh, you know me, Mia. I have to put glitter on everything. Everything. I even put it on that dragon picture out of the Colour in Heaven Dark Fantasy. I don't think it goes, but I did it anyway. Yes, it's our last shopping day tomorrow, isn't it? I won't be doing much tomorrow, to be honest, up until the evening time when I start prepping all the vegetables. But the daytime, I don't think we've got much planned. I think I want to pick up one more present for Lewis. I'm going to have to send my husband out for that though. I know you're a Stickles fan. That picture that you added on Instagram is gorgeous. I love your background. What did you use? If you've got the link to the page, Kirsty, post it in the chat now. And if anybody's interested in, you know, finished colouring pages, Kirsty always posts them on Instagram. So if you know how to do that, Kirsty, just post it. She's got chihuahuas, haven't you, Mia? She's chihuahua mad like me. I'm trying my best to get this colour a bit lighter. Like I said, I'm not used watercolours. in a long time actually. Right, let's just have a look. I'll test it out on this paper. That should be alright, that. Let's move that out of the way. Hopefully there's enough pigment there. I just want to put a light layer down and then add some darker colours to that paint, and then we'll add shading. So I'm literally just going to use this as a base layer all over. As you can expect on my channel, it's nothing fancy. I'm just doing it to enjoy it. If you can hear any clicky noises in the background, it's my husband on the Xbox. He's got his headphones in though tonight, so he can't hear me. I'm just warning them, if they hear any clicking noises, it's the controller. You won't be able to hear that, I guarantee you. He said you won't be able to hear it. I know this phone picks up all sorts. And if he swears, I apologise in advance. That means he's losing. Hi everybody that's joined the chat. I'll just have to catch up. I just don't want to let that watercolour dry. I just want to hurry up and try and get this base layer down. So I am not being ignorant. I will catch up on chat. I just know what these are like for drying on me. Did anybody see the post that I added to Instagram? I asked if anybody would be interested in a live stream, and I wasn't 100% sure how you actually work posting them sort of videos, or whether you guys could actually message back. I wasn't sure. I've took down the post anyway. I'll have to try again the next time that I'm wanting to stream. But I don't know how to change it to, you know, so it pops up as notifications. I don't know how to do that. Right, we're getting there. I just want to make sure I'm still in frame. You didn't see anything. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at it. I put it on my stories originally, and then I added it to my actual posts. I mean, I never show my face as well on videos, but I did actually that time. So I was a bit confused why people weren't seeing it. I'll have to have another go. I know that's a really, really light pink, but that's what I'm going for. Pink mad. Thank you, Mia, for sharing that. I think Kirsty was wanting to get, not the last picture she posted, the one before, you was wanting to get up to 100 likes. And I'm sure you will do. I'm sure you will. So I got my new boots for Christmas, but before anybody tells me off and says, oh, I'm spoilt before Christmas, I've not coloured them in them. I've not touched them. They're on my boot shelf now, but I'm not touching them until after Christmas. So no one call me naughty. I've got them, I'm just not allowed to use them until after Christmas. I had some other pages that I needed to finish off anyway, so it's fine. I don't think I'll have much time as well to start another one. Hiya Debbie, it's lovely to see you. I've not seen you in the stream for a little bit. How are you doing? You all sorted for Christmas now? I'm looking forward to videos in January. You said you weren't doing any more videos until January. For anybody that doesn't know as well, Debbie's got a channel. If you click on her name, it should come up with her channel. I believe in, you know, supporting each other. I've still got this. It's not a cough anymore. It's more of a tickle at the back of my throat. More annoying now. So yeah, we've just got one more thing to pick up tomorrow. And I think that's it. I've even got the turkey on the side defrosting. I am that organised. But I bought as well a joint of beef because I wanted to do 2 different kinds. Just in case anybody wasn't too keen on the turkey. I don't know if I mentioned, but I've not cooked a Christmas dinner in probably about 7 years. It's always been at my mother-in-law's. But we've been in this house now for 3 years. Like I said, we've not had Christmas dinner here, so I thought, you know what, sod it, we're doing it here this year. And considering that we'll have to take Isabel's chair, like a special chair that she's got, it's quite large actually. It's got like hydraulics in it. So we'd have to take that to my mother-in-law, so it's just easier to have Christmas dinner here, have Christmas here this year. So yeah, it's going to be hectic. What's up, love? Do you want to say hello?
No, I'm just looking at what you did.
You do. You want to say hello, don't you? Kirsty's on. Kirsty will say hello to you.
I've not seen this one before.
You have seen this one before. Give over. This is the one I worked on for months. Yeah.
How much did that one cost me?
That didn't cost you. Why do you keep saying that? Ignore him. Look, this is the one that I completed all the backgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
I remember that one.
Yeah. You don't really, do you? You're just saying that. Remember that one I said I was going to do Game of Thrones?
Remember that one, Game of Thrones, honestly.
Yeah. He does want to say a lot, really. He wants to come over otherwise. He's gone out of the room now to get himself a beer. You know what? He does. He wants to come over and he wants to say hello, but he'll just come over and take the mickey out of me. But he's happy. I got him a set of Turtle Beach headphones, whatever they're called, for the Xbox for Christmas. So he's sat there now and he can listen to the game while he's playing it, and he doesn't have to have the volume on the TV. It's coming out of the headphones. It was like a double-sided present, that really, wasn't it? But to be fair, he is playing my game. So anybody else who's not watching that Witcher, what are you doing? It's really, really good. I'm halfway through episode 3. I love that guy's voice. I could listen to him all day. I keep winding my husband up about it as well, because Isabel will sit there and watch him play the game. It's the same voice. So, oh, she fancies him as well. Shut up. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Like a dad thing. Charlotte, I didn't even know that you could actually check. Can you check how many people that you subscribe to? I've tried an air fryer before, dusted it, and they're very, very good. Very good. I've got I've got 2 different things. The one cooking thing that I've got, no, I can't remember. It's called like a chef buddy or something. I've either got that or a pressure cooker to cook the beef in, and then I'll cook the turkey in the oven. So I can have 2 things going at once, and then prep all the veg while all that's cooking. I'm hoping to get it, you know, most of it done the night before, to be honest. And then Christmas Day, it's just hosting to everybody else, and then I can have a drink. But I've got my dad round as well on, I'm going to darken this colour up now. Yeah, I've got my dad round on Christmas Day night, so I can't have too many drinks. I'm just going to darken it up very slightly with a red. I know you can't see, but it's easy me just doing it in the palette here. You're terrified to use it, you'll be fine. Air fryers are really easy to use. You'll enjoy using it. Doing chips and jacket potatoes will make the skin crisper is really good in air fryers. And pressure cookers, that's been my best friend that for the last year. For making meals, I can make something in half an hour, whereas it would have took a couple of hours. Ooh, steak and red wine. I wouldn't even be saving that for Christmas. That's one of my favourite meals. When we go out to my favourite restaurant, that's the only thing that I'll have. Usually have it steak, a jacket potato, and then you get like an onion fritter at the side of it with peppercorn sauce. Oh, it's lovely. But that's a real treat night. But I think I'm going to have enough turkey to feed the 5,000 by the looks of it. But apparently, you can freeze, even though it's frozen, you can cook it and then refreeze it once it's cooked, which I never knew. You know, like if you save it for sandwiches, or if you wanted to make like a turkey curry or casserole or whatever. So I'm going to be trying that, because I know a lot of it's going to come to waste. Right, I'm going to change the size of my brush because that's too big. Go for a slightly smaller one. Put a bit too much colour on there. I'm hoping it spreads out. Yeah, we're alright. It is a lot of pressure, isn't it, for one day? You know, it's just a glorified Sunday dinner really, with a couple of extras. That's how I keep thinking of it anyway, so I don't get nervous about doing it. Can you see what I mean? It's barely anything there, but you can see it's slightly darker. Well, that's what I mean. You know, I don't want it to be wasted, because it's a lot. I mean, it's a big turkey crane that I bought, and it's a big beef joint as well. But like I said, we've got family coming round in the morning, and then a different set of family coming round in the evening, so we should be okay. And I've got 2 dogs as well, so the dogs are going to be absolutely made up. I've been beef and turkey for a couple of days. Said I've not used watercolours in a long time, and I'm quite enjoying a change actually. I need to get back working in this book a bit more. I think I just got bored because I worked in it so much. I'm glad that some of you are on tonight. Anyway, I was a bit nervous that nobody'd be on, obviously because people are busy with food and wrapping presents and seeing family. But I thought, you know what, I'm probably not going to have a chance now. This reminds me, I need to do my pink hair. My dogs for the past 2 days have had roast chicken. Roast chicken of all things. And they get dead excited about it. They practically pull my leg off, waiting for me to pull it apart. So yeah, they're going to be really excited, and they always get tidbits, even though they shouldn't. That's naughty, I know. They always do. That's the same as my, well, it's not my father-in-law, it's my mum's partner. He likes turkey, but he doesn't like the white meat. He'll only eat the dark meat. You should do, Debbie. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? I think I've done 3 or 4 pages out of that one now, actually. I'm really enjoying it. I wouldn't mind the princesses one, purely because it's single-sided, and I only know that because I've been watching flip-throughs. But I don't think I can justify buying any more boots at the moment. I've just got them 2 new ones, and I've got another one coming that wasn't in stock at the time when my husband ordered it. So it'll probably be after Christmas now, which is fine. But yeah, that mermaid's one's super cute. Oh, I am quite liking this colour actually. Oh, yes, it's very nice. So I'm even closer to the 500. Mia, what am I on now? Is it 463? Would you mind checking for me, love? I'm pretty sure it's something like that anyway. Probably be in the new year now. I'm just trying to blend some of this colour out. Try and be in the word. Oh gosh, yeah. That is a mission and a half. Definitely. Yeah, that is a mission and a half. Yes, I'm just trying to blend these. Like I said, I've not used watercolours in some time now. So here we got Isabella cake for her birthday, and we got like Dana. No, you can't hear me, he's got his headphones in. What's that thing called on cake that we got?
What?
It's not a sparkler, was it? What was it?
It's like a flare.
It was one night, it was like a mini firework. Yeah. It was like a mini firework. It was about this big. Right, where's my fingers? Right, it was about this big, and you stuck it in the middle of the cake and set it alight, which was great. It looked fantastic. It set my bloody fire alarm off, and she hates high-pitched noises. So between us singing happy birthday, coming in with a cake, and it's all lit up, and her smiling and laughing, fire alarm goes off. And I've actually got it on film because she got quite upset because of it. But yeah, apart from that, she loved the cake. What, sorry? In the 4th drawer down, where I keep all the plastic things for the food, I think. Yeah, it was like a mini firework that you put in a cake. You got them?
Well,
They were good, yeah, but they're not good for setting the fire alarm off. These
well, that's just being thick.
ice fountains. I mean, they're big. It's like a mini firework.
It lasted for about a minute and a half, didn't it?
Yeah. Take it out.
Don't know if I'm going to use them now.
New Year's Eve, we'll find a use for them. We'll save them for our next birthday. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on chat, not to read ignorance. Yeah, so that was funny, but as soon as you put the piece of cake in front of her, she was quite happy. And she ate like what I would eat, a full adult's portion as well. I might have to get in the way here a little bit. I'm struggling seeing with the camera in the way. I'm just going to have to blend these colours together a bit. That's better. Oh, let's start working on this side. What's wrong, Pat? I'm trying. I can't scroll through back chat because if I click anything on the screen, it'll probably cut it off. I think I've missed what you was actually talking about. I hope you're okay. What I could do with really, I don't know whether it's worth trying to set the laptop up at the same time that I'm streaming, then I can see chat a little bit better. I'm not sure. What's the surgery for, if you don't mind me asking? But yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I had surgery, gosh, it's about 3 or 4 months ago. It might even be a little bit longer than that. And I was the same the night before. You know, you think all sorts, don't you? But, you know, it's going to be fine. The worst part of it, I thought, was waking up. I'm sure you will be fine. I put a bit too much on there, so I'm going to have to try and blend that out a little bit. And the dogs are starting now. I'm just going to try and do this layer by layer, what you would with pencils, and see how it turns out. What do you think of this skin tone? It's the first time that I've tried to use a purple for shading. Well, like I said, I'm sure, you know, it'll be fine. It's a bit of a bummer right before Christmas, but, you know, if it's got to happen, it's got to happen. I used Prismas. I have actually got a list here, which I never ever do. So I used white, henna, light peach, chestnut, slate grey, eggshell, I don't even know how you go pronouncing that, dioxing, purple, hue, peach and dark purple. I never ever used that many pencils, so I was a bit nervous about how it was going to turn out. But I tried to make it look like she was in shadow more or less this area, and keep this one a bit brighter. I was really wanting to start in my new boots tonight, but I need to practice more on the skin before I even dare colouring in them new boots. I will cry if I destroy one of them. And that's not an over-exaggeration, I will. Right, we're getting there. I'm just blending these edges out. That's why I do like watercolour for doing that job, it's super easy. I know, Mia, get me? I never do that, do I? I never ever write pencils down, I just go with the flow usually. A little bit here. I'm just concentrating, guys, that's why I'm being a bit more quiet. Right, I think I'm going to make that slightly darker again. No, I missed a bit there, see, nearly. I'll try to come on a little bit later tonight, because I've noticed the later I'm on, the more people are on. So when I'm just about to stop the stream, more people join. So I'll try to come on a little bit later tonight. I couldn't have come on any earlier anyway, I had stuff to do. Right, I'm going to make this slightly darker, I think, again. Let's have a look at that. I'm adding more of a maroon colour into it. I've got a swatch chart for these colours, but whenever I move them and put them back in my little trolley, they move around the colours, so I don't actually know what's what. It's sort of a bit of a guessing game. Oh yeah, I'd like to see that as well. That would be nice to see. Right, let's add this slightly darker shade. Let me just dampen off the excess. Too much off. Is that showing up any darker? Because I promise you it is. I'm going to have to make it slightly darker, aren't I? The paper is really good in this boot, so it will take this amount of water, where I probably wouldn't dare to use it in, let's say, like a Misfits boot, you know, the Amazon printed paper. It would be all wrinkly by now. Right, let me have a look in the light. Yeah, I want that more darker. That's not dark enough. I'm adding like a fuchsia, dark fuchsia pink. Now, let's see. That's better. Can you tell I'm a bit pink mad? So I think I'm just going to add it, and then I'm going to go over with a clean brush in areas and blend it out. I think that might make my life a bit easier. These paints though are really good. As you can see, I'm not having to dip constantly into the pigment. Right, now let's blend. Will it be on a live stream or a video? I thought this better, don't it? I don't know if you can tell as well, I actually use the glossy accents on the necklace she's wearing as well as all the sweeties. And oh Debbie, I was just saying just before you came on, I pinched your idea and I used the glossy accents on the, I can't show you, can I? On the sweeties ear. You can see a little bit there. I hope it pops up in my notifications then, because I've noticed recently it's not always popped up when people are live streaming. I'm just having to log into YouTube and, you know, have a look at who's online at the time. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to bother adding any sort of stickles or anything, because I think I've gone a bit over the top with the glitter on this one. We'll class this as another Christmas page. I suppose it sort of is. Let's clean that off. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The paper in this is excellent, isn't it? I don't know whether, because it's not the English version. This is it. So I don't know whether it's because it's this version. I'm not sure. But it does sort of take anything, this paper, doesn't it? The acrylic background that I used, it went on a dream, really. I think the stickles as well that I originally did. And I love the washi tape. I don't think I've used this on anything else yet. Snap, snap, I've done that. Right, so let's work on this other side now. You know, I don't feel a need to go in extra with pencil. That was the aim. I didn't want to have to. So I've just got the little chinchillas to deal with, which I am no good at fur, sorry. So we'll see. Right, let's go in and blend all this out now. Chinchillas are like a grey colour, aren't they? Like a very light grey, and then they go to a darker grey on the underside, if I'm remembering correctly. I could have probably done with looking up a reference picture beforehand. But we'll wing it. You don't know you can use that, the glossy accents, you can use it on absolutely anything. I've seen people use it on shoes, like we've used it on lollipops, the sweets. I love using it on eyes, which I am going to do on this one actually. I love using it on eyes. I love using it on anything really. If I could put it on the whole of the page to make it shiny, I would do. It's all multicolours, isn't it? I mean, this one looks quite mad actually. I can't bring you out anymore, I don't want to mess with the camera. She does look a bit crazy. All sparkle going on. You're colouring, but you should be getting ready to leave. That's my trick. I'm just going to clean off both of the brushes and we'll start working on a grey colour. I have got the Arteza acrylic, but I don't really want to use them because I think it'll take out some of the fur lines. So I'm going to attempt to make my own grey. So we will see. I'm just going to use this teeny weeny little palette and see how we go. I'm going to start off with a black, I think. If I know where the bloody black is, I think it's there. Like I said, all my colours are mixed up. Nope, see, that's blue. No, wrong, incorrect. See, that's bluey purple. So is it that one up there? No, that's blue as well. All the dark colours look so similar, so I'm going to be here all night and I try to find this bloody black. Have we got it this time? No, dark purple. Guesses to the winner, which is the black. I've tried this, tried that. I'm going to have to take them out, Anna. I think this is a green. Oh no, Payne's grey, that might be alright, that one actually. I don't even think I've used that one. We'll try that. You alright now though, Mia? I always trying to make time though, even if it's just for an hour or so in the evening, to sit down at my desk and do what I enjoy doing in peace. I just crack up otherwise. So even if I had a hectic day with Isabel, whatever, over Christmas, I'll always sit down and do an hour. But I understand what you mean about being busy, I do understand. I'm going to get my white out now. That's covered in pink. Let's wipe off this. You just figured out what was making you sick. Oh, the reason that we're doing that, Jade, at the moment is because everything that's going on with YouTube at the minute, with all the changes that's happening with YouTube, all the colourists feel the need to explain that this is an adult colouring channel. It is not intended for children. You know, we do this for relaxation. I do it in the evenings for that reason. It's not for children to watch, but I'm sure you'll be okay with your 18-month-old there. My son sometimes watches my videos, but I'll only let him watch them on my phone. So if he watches them on his, it'll flag up, I would have thought. But it's nice having you here. I've not seen you before. At this moment in time, I'm trying to make a grey colour for these chinchillas. I'm just trying to lighten it up a bit with watercolour. I think we're alright though. Now we've got... Oh, it's only a very small amount as well. It's teeny weeny tiny. Oh, don't say I've run out of water in my water broth. I have. I'll have to get it out my little glass. Right, I'm going to work on the bigger chinchilla first in order to let that dry, and then we'll go over it. I might even go over it with acrylic. I've not decided yet. Let's just see how it turns out with this colour. Yeah, it seems silly that I'm having to put that on every single video, but you know, it's one of them things. It'll soon be January and we'll find out what's going on. And you'll either see a hell of a lot of channels disappear, or you'll see everyone going back to normal. We shall see. Well, you know what? Painting over this area, I've gone out of lines a little bit there, and I can just dampen it with the tissue paper because of the acrylic underneath. Well, that makes it super easy. I didn't know it did that. Paw Patrol. My daughter's interested in Justin's house at the moment. I'm sick to bloody death of seeing that Justin's face in my house. I've got the song to it. Oh yeah, thanks Kirsty for putting the, if you're still on, for putting the, is it called a GIF? Is that what you call it? On my Facebook today. It did make me laugh, that. Yeah, she's Justin's house mad. And Bing. My daughter's 3. Well, just turned 3 today actually. Yeah, Debbie, that's completely correct. If they find out that it's child friendly, you get the chat took off and you get fined from everything that I'm reading. So like I said, we'll just see what happens. It's a bit of a, no pun intended, it's a bit of a grey area. You know, there's plenty of things that could be intended for children. I'm not going to go on this harp again like I did last time. I'm just going to say a few words, but there's plenty of things that are intended for children, like colouring for instance, but not this sort of colouring. And the chat that we're having, and the fact that I'm sat here drinking a Guinness, and the last stream I was having a gin and tonic, and we're talking about adult chat. And I do really feel sorry as well for the gaming channels, because I watch them as well, and I think they're going to get hit quite hard. But that's the end of it. I went on the last time we spoke about it. I went on and on and on, so I won't do it again. I won't bleed your ears. I won't go on. This grey is going down a bit patchy. I think I might have to go over with acrylic. I don't know. I might have to go over with pencil in some areas. Hi, you see. Welcome. Yes, I was unsure whether to not to stream tonight, because I thought everyone would be busy, you know, getting ready for Christmas and doing wrapping, etc. But I thought, you know, sod it, I'm sat here colouring anyway, so I might as well chat to everyone. Why not? So I'm just using watercolour at the minute. I'm hoping to just get this finished with watercolour, but we'll see. I always say that and it doesn't happen. Yeah, like I said, I'm just going to see what happens in January. You know, if worse comes to worse, you know, and I have to take the comments off, then I will do. And I'll just talk to you guys on Instagram. Otherwise, you know. Oh, you got married. Congratulations. I feel like I'm behind in chat as well a little bit. I can't scroll up or down. If you hear me going quiet, it's either taking a drink, using my e-cigarette, or I'm concentrating. I just want to try and get this as even as I can before adding any other shades. I'm a bit annoyed that no one saw the Instagram post. Mia, do you know how to work Instagram better than me, or Kirsty, or anybody actually? How do I put notifications on so I'd let you guys know that I'm streaming? because I have no idea how to do it on YouTube. I sort of just click go and yeah, that's it. But I thought I'd give some people a heads up. Oh well, at least it's not me. I'm always worried that I'm going to get told off for using it on the stream. It was nice to catch up with you, Debbie. You guys have a lovely Christmas. And I will see you after the new year. Oh no, it was your grandson. Your grandson got married. Sorry, I'm getting confused. No, same, Jade, same. E-cigarette. Yeah, I'm a novice with the Instagram. I do need to have a fiddle around with it and know what's what. I thought I added a story, and like I said, I've never come on here and actually shown my face. I mean, my face is on the start of the video, but it's different, isn't it? Actually videoing yourself. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to do that tonight. I videoed myself and said I'm going to come on and I'm going to stream shortly if anyone's interested. And I posted it up, I posted it to my stories, but I mustn't have done it right, because I don't think many people saw it. So I've took it down and I've deleted it. I've admitted defeat. But I came on anyway, as you can see. Bye Debbie, like I said, I'll chat to you, well, I'll see you in the new year when you do your video, hopefully. Right guys, I don't think I'm going to get it any better than that. Oh, I don't like that bit there. Yeah, well that's what I thought I did, Mia. I just mustn't have done it right. Right, I'm going to work on this little guy here. Hopefully he won't come out as patchy. We shall see. I tell you what though, I'm really enjoying them, the Spectrum Noir Sparkle pens. I'm really enjoying them. I've seen that you can buy, it's not like a case, it's like a, what do you call it? It's like a plastic holder. And it holds all of them, and I think that'll look dead pretty on my desk actually. Even if it's just there for sure. But no, I'd use them. I've moved them all them pens actually. I've moved them into their own little glass container, and I keep them on my desk when I've not got all this out on it. It makes me use them more. But I can't recommend them enough. If you like sparkly things on your page, try them. Hiya Jacket, I've only just caught that you was on then. Don't tell me off because I don't actually know the colour of a chinchilla, like I said. I'm sort of just guessing, but I'm pretty sure they're grey. And they're very, very, very fluffy. I've seen them in the pet shop. And they look dead snuggly, but I imagine they can give you a good nip, these things. It's like a big hamster, isn't it? That's what it looks like in this picture anyway. Try and make it a little bit darker on the edges. Oh, I'm not gonna say the word, but was that one, Mia? Because you've told me in the past if I say that word, it attracts more. That's fine. That's fine, Pat. Yeah, where are you off to? You visiting family? Yeah, that's probably a better word, isn't it? Yeah, we won't say that. It's a swear word here, that, isn't it? I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna make it slightly darker now. Again. I nearly forgot which was my bright black. And there we go. It might be a bit darker there. There's too much colour. And over here. Now I'm going to go in and blend these as well. I'm not going to put any there because there wouldn't be any shading. A little bit behind the ears. Bring it back to the neck. Just wipe the brush off. And again. So what's everybody else working on now? I've just finished that picture out of the new Colour in Heaven, the dragon one. It had to be the dragon one that I did first, of course. And I'm just working on this tonight, and I probably won't be able to colour now up until it won't be Boxing Day. Wednesday, Thursday, probably the weekend now actually. With everything that's going on. Oh, monsters. Yeah. You're right, Mia. Oh yeah, Brave Sea. I always don't want to touch that book. It's so well, it was so expensive. So expensive. That's why I don't like touching it. I just like the pretty pictures and look through it. But I do occasionally use it. Oh guys, you didn't remind me. Look what I've missed. I've missed her eyebrows. Let me go in with that different colour, different brush rather. Let me just add a little bit. Told you, I always forget one area that's important. Just going to drag that colour and just make it lighter at the tail. Like so. I might go in. Let me just have a look. I might end up hitting the camera. I'm just going to look and see if I've got the right grey that I want in my acrylics. I've got two different greys here. Yes, of course. Of course. You have to match. I know it's not realistic, but still. I'm just using the Arteza acrylic paint, so I've got cold grey and just grey. And I'm just going to see I don't even think I've used these one yet, so I'm not sure what the colours are going to be like. And I'm going to use a really, really fine brush and try and add some hair strokes. Try being the word. Just remember that, try. I don't know what it's going to turn out. I'll just see. Is that the same colour I just used twice? Yeah, it was. They're there. Right. They look very, very similar. That's more of a cool grey. That's a warm one. So let's wet the brush. Jade, no, I've not heard of them. Have you got me on Instagram? You have, haven't you? Can you share them with me? I'll have a look at them. Oh, I've been looking at the glitter inks as well. Yeah, I've not heard of them either. I always like trying new things. I don't know if this is going to be dark enough. I don't know, let's just see. I'm going to try off this little guy first. Right, I'm going to have to concentrate here because I'm not particularly confident with this. Let's just start on this bit. It might be a little bit too light, but let's just see. No, I think it should be okay, that. I don't think this brush is fine enough. I told you, I'm not very good with fur. Suppose if we don't practice, we don't get any better, do we? I thought it was me, but that's why I was a bit umming and ahhing whether to get them or not. Because I do love the sparkle pens, and they're just easy, aren't they? This is the smallest brush that I've got. And it's not small enough. Oh God. It's not small enough. Thank you. I finished the background. Gosh. Months ago now. I finished all the backgrounds in this book. I'm just coming back to actually finishing the pictures off. Slowly but surely. I got this idea as well from Kayla's channel. You was on as well. I forgot your name, I do apologise. UFO. And you was on earlier on it, and she come up with the really good idea of, if anybody's got a channel, comment 3 hearts in the chat, and then other people are aware of your channels. I don't think that looks too bad, does it? Yeah, I just think it's better us like helping each other out. I'm just a bit worried that I'm going a bit overboard with this acrylic here. It's like I've got the overboard gene, I've got to put too much on. I can't help myself. Well, look at the page, for instance. I don't think it could get any more sparkly or glitzer. That's the too much gene kicking in. Am I making it just look like a football here? It looks like a rolled up sock. It does, doesn't it? I'm going to have to make it darker. I'm going to mix this watercolour in and see what happens. Let's add a little bit of the dark one here. Oh, you know what, actually? It's easier if you add a bit of water to it. I hope no one just clicked on the channel and I'm saying it looks like a rolled up sock. What are you going to get, Kirsty? What are you looking at? What have you got in your wish list? Jay, we had chinchillas years and years ago. I was too small though to remember. I just remember seeing the pictures of them. We had two, I think it was a male and female. I don't remember the names or anything. So the only chinchilla that I've been close to in the past how many years is in a pet shop. The fur's really soft, isn't it? Am I doing it the right colour then here? Should it be darker in some areas? I think it should be, shouldn't it? I'm going to get a chinchilla expert answer in the comments after I finish the live stream. No, it's meant to be this colour, it's meant to be that colour. Yeah, I was too young to remember. Couldn't get anything like that now. I've got enough for 2 dogs. 2 dogs, 2 kids and an husband. I'm going to go in, don't worry, I'm going to go in with a black fine liner and add them whiskers again. I may even add some stickles over them. I can't help myself. Jade, what colour are their eyes then? Kirsty, I would love them too. I've been saying that for months, I think. I wanted to try them. I want the pastel ones, that's all I want. I don't want the full set, I just want the pastel ones. Deep dark brown, almost black. Right, well you know what, I think we're going to go with pencil for do that. Do you know what I have got? I've got a really, really dark brown sparkle pen. That might be alright. I'll swatch it out and show you. And you can tell me if it needs to be darker. I'm going to add a little bit of water actually to this acrylic. It's getting a bit hard to work with. Right, I'm going to add a little bit of dark actually. Try and see if I can change this. I'm going to mix the watercolour and the acrylic together. Let's just see what happens. I might be destroying my paints here, but I'm sure I'm not. Well, that's like gouache, isn't it? Watercolour and acrylic is gouache. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's not more darker. Put that bit there. That's slightly darker. Right. Let me start working on the other side and then we'll work on the eyes on that one. But before I do, just let me just swatch that sparkle pen. And you can tell me whether it's going to be dark enough or not. A very original name, Kirsty, Big Bird. Right, Jade, do you think that's going to be dark enough? I can add a few layers on top of that. Pickling. Is that the word we're calling it now? Right, let's start work on this side. Thank you. I need to get a darker acrylic out then because mixing it with the watercolours isn't working. So once I've done this side, I'll darken the other side up too. I just wish I had a smaller brush, it's a bit annoying. This is the smallest one I've got. What time are we on now? I can't see the clock and you can't hear me. Nope, today's it. Wrong, incorrect. Could you have got acrylic underneath that? Just rubs off. Pickled. That's a good word for it though, isn't it? Look, my page is all pickled. And only certain people will know what we're talking about. Have we lost, love? Have we lost? Because I heard you saying the F word. He's playing The Witcher. After I was watching The Witcher on TV, he's playing The Witcher. I'm going to have to add more water to this because it's getting super duper hard to work with. It's going to look like a porcupine, this. Well, it doesn't matter, you can all laugh at me at the end. Are you going now, Sue? Happy Christmas. I'm just managing to catch chat. Thank you very much for joining. Like I said, I'm not being ignorant, I am just trying to concentrate on this. I'm bobbing my head up every now and again, checking chat. Is it looking on camera like a porcupine? We'll get there. I suppose it's just adding layers, isn't it? Just don't want to go over the ribbons. Do any of you get like this with the picture? I get towards the end and I'm like, right, I've had enough now, I just want to get it done. And then I feel like I'm rushing it, and then I come back to it a couple of days later and look at it and think, oh, I could have done this and I could have done that. I seem to do that a lot. It's like the fine details that I'm missing. Oh, bugger, I've just gone over the ribbon. Oh. You shouldn't be allowed to paint in Guinness. That should be the rule. Saying that, I've only had 2. Is it 2? Yeah. It's because I was up in the night again with Isabel. I'm tired. That's what I'm blaming it on. And I'll be up early again in the morning. I'm busy tomorrow, busy Christmas Day. How many are doing an Advent over Christmas? I've not actually done one. But I've seen a lot of people. I'm just checking it from the other view. I've seen a lot of people doing them. Maybe next year. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I'm going to slightly water this bit down because I don't want it to be as dark as the other side. Learn from my mistakes. That's a bit better. Right, I'm going to add this sparkle pen to both of the eyes, and then I'm going to have to get a darker acrylic, I think, to add a bit of shading. Not too worried about the black because I'm going to go over with a fine liner, I think. I always think that about Amazon. Thank you. No, not just yet. I got these today actually, and I really don't like them. What? You can do them for half an hour. I'll be coming off in about 10 minutes. I got these today to try and add highlights on bits of the like bit of a pencil, and I really don't like them. So they're going back to Amazon. They only come today as well, but they were meant to be good. All the reviews were like 200 and odd reviews, like 5 stars, and I've tried them. I don't know whether it's because I've tried them over Prisma, I have no idea, but I've not fared well with them. It's compressed charcoal white, so I thought that would be good as a highlight. just adding a couple of dots for highlight. Right, unfortunately I didn't even realise that it was 10 to 11. I'm going to quickly try and add a bit of dark and then I'm going to have to come off. Because Isabella's been up the last, I want to say 3 nights. She woke up last night at 1 o'clock and she was still awake by 2:45. So I don't fancy another fun night. So let's get a darker shade. Which is going to be Mars Black, should be alright. Yeah, I'm terrible for Amazon. Anybody that knows me will tell you that. I should be banned off it. I'm just going to add a little bit of this dark shade. Nice. Let's see how that turns out. If you can hear barking, that's my neighbour's dogs. Some of you will be aware I've got 2 chihuahuas and my neighbours have got 3. They did have 4 but one's recently died. So yeah, that's what you can hear outside. Right, I think that should be okay. Let's just have a test here. It's darker. No, it needs to be darker. A little bit more. Oh, I'm gonna have all sorts to clean up. Yeah, the ones next door are very, very noisy. In the summertime, leave them out all day. Thank you, I'll be done soon. I'm just doing this dark bit. Are you watching that there? Are you playing that then? Because I want to go and watch TV.
No, watch
Oh, we're probably better off watching Corrie, aren't we? Yeah, we've got Corrie, haven't we, tonight? We've got it tonight. It's on tomorrow and it's on Christmas Day. So we need to watch it so we don't get behind. I don't know what I'm doing here with this shade. Let's just go with it. I'm going to have to go in with the fine liner over the whiskers later once it's dry, or tomorrow. I think I'm going to have to leave this on the desk. Overnight, let it dry. It looks like it's got half of a beard. Oh Jade, it is you then that's on my Instagram, because I recognise you saying about being a paramedic student. I had a look at your Instagram page. Your son's really cute. I had a look at all your pictures. I'm nosy. I'm nosy like that. And your picture, you did your practice makeup for Christmas, didn't you? That was really nice, that. Did you put fake eyelashes on? I've not got time for to do that anymore. Not anymore. I'll probably have about half an hour or so to get ready if my husband's here. Those days have gone when I can spend hours in front of the mirror. I used to even, years ago, have my own beauty room. Before we got pregnant with Isabel. And then we moved here. So yeah, them times have gone. The Witcher is on Netflix. It's on Netflix. The whole season's been added at the moment. It's really, really good. I'm really enjoying it actually. That's my sort of thing, like fantasy and whatnot. I loved Game of Thrones. I was really upset when that finished actually. I'm just going to add a few dark spots here and there because I don't want to waste the paint. It literally looks like a grey porcupine. I've heard about Huda Beauty. Again, we're talking years ago. I used to follow a lot of people on YouTube using all the different brands. I've never tried Huda Beauty. Where I live, there's the Trafford Centre, and they've got Huda Beauty stand there. I've got a lot of Urban Decay palettes. I've got the most recent one that I got was the Game of Thrones, but the only reason that I bought that is because it was Game of Thrones. I don't wear makeup every day because I haven't got time. I purely haven't got time. Getting up in the morning and taking my daughter to nursery, I'm not bothered about what my face looks like. But if me and my husband are going out, or if I'm going out, or you know, I've got time, then I will. We went out last Sunday. We were in Manchester and we went watching a concert, and I actually had a full face of makeup on that I've not done in a long time actually. I know. You know what though, all the way through I was thinking that towards that end season, like when Daenerys started going mad, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed seeing her do that, but on the other hand I didn't, because I didn't want anything bad to happen to her. I knew that it was coming, but as soon as that happened with Bran, I was thinking, oh my god, here we go, it's going to be, and this is what could happen, like a flashback or something. I'm sorry for anybody that's not seen Game of Thrones, because we're completely spoiling it now, me and Jade, but yeah, that ending was a bit crudder. There was a petition, weren't there? There was so many people. I signed it to remake it, but they won't do it. Yeah, they won't do it. My 13-year-old son now is wanting to start reading the books. Me and my husband are umming and ahhing whether it's alright or not. I think I'm happy with that for now. I could possibly go over tomorrow with a little bit of pencil and see what I think then. Is it really? Yeah, well that's where I'm the same. I'm a mum to two now, and Isabella's, if you would have watched any of my other streams or videos, Isabella's disabled. She's got cerebral palsy, so she's quite difficult to look after, let's say. She's not like a normal, she just turned 3 today, so she's not like a normal 3-year-old. She can't feed herself, she can't walk, she can't crawl, she can't sit up. She's actually, I was speaking about this on the last stream, we're trying Botox in February to see if that will help with her tone in her legs, to see if it would help, you know, so she will be able to stand and hopefully possibly go in a walker and walk eventually. So yeah, I do understand where you're coming from, no time. So this is what I mean, my time now is in the evenings. Once she's in bed, I will sit here for an hour at least and do my colouring, painting, whatever you want to call it. But apart from that, I don't really get any time. Apart from doing housework, but I'm sure everyone's the same. Right, I'm going to thank everyone very, very much for coming and joining me tonight. I know it was a last minute thing. See, Dusty, I've not read the books. I've bought the first book twice because I lost it once, and I've got a couple of chapters in, and I just didn't carry on, unfortunately. But a lot of people have said that the books are better. I'm just trying to, I've got the phone literally right in front of me, but because of the way that it's clipped up, I've got a big clip in front of me. It's annoying. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. I'm going to have to go now because it's nearly 11 o'clock. I need to sort the dogs out. And we need to go up. I was hoping to watch a couple of episodes of Corrie tonight, but I think it's just going to be the one. because like I said, she might end up being up tonight, and that was fun that last night. Let's just say that it was fun. She doesn't say mama yet as well. She said it's baba, dada. So it's dada. It's a good excuse for telling, really, isn't it? Right, thank you very much, guys. I'm going to get going, and I hope you have a lovely Christmas, and I will definitely see you anyway before the new year. See, my table is a mess now. Let me show you. I've got this here, I've got this here, I've got stuff everywhere. So I'm going to have to go and sort all this out and get to bed. And like I said, I hope I'm going to speak to you all before New Year, but we'll see anyway. Thanks very much, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.